Welcome to bonus stage.
I, too, spend most of my life in a toaster's paradise. Also, is that the right mic? It's the right mic. Hi!
It sounded horrendous.
Hello! My guns are here. Look at my form. Look at my butt. Why is my camera like...
Cattywampus?
Yeah, why do I got a Dutch angle going on? Am I Dutch?
If you would keep up with the lore of your own streams.
Why are you drunk?
I'm drunk.
Camera, you drunk? That's my ceiling. You guys like my ceiling?
Sure.
Hi! Hi, Mr. Burb!
Hi, Barb.
Is that better? Is that good? Is that better?
Deutschland.
Is that better?
From Deutschland.
Now I feel like I'm tiny, because I'm not in the middle of the frame.
You are a little tiny.
Am I tiny, Kong?
Lower just like a little bit. You can see my massive forehead. I have the biggest forehead.
There we go. Yeah.
Okay, you've probably seen me better now.
That's where that's supposed to be. Hi. Hello. It's time to be weebs. Burb, did you enjoy the opening song? Yonzer didn't, because she's a failure.
I wonder if they could hear that.
Hello.
Missed.
I would like to see the game now, please. Guys, the game's not showing. What do I do?
I don't know, man.
Guys, what do I do?
Ow. Sorry, I'm getting pelted with icicles.
Why do I feel like my settings are off?
Eh.
Guys, it's not... Do I abort the stream?
No, I don't know.
Guys, what do I do? Guys, how do I fix this?
I don't know how to fix it.
Guys, Yonzer's not being helpful.
I don't know how to fix it.
Yonzer doesn't love me. Yonzer's not even a co-pilot on the stream anymore. We're not even flying.
You always jump to conclusions before anybody can...
What the fuck? There you go.
Did it work?
I've been brain dead.
Okay.
There's your dad burp.
Dad.
We're gonna go be like weebs and shit. Tell me if anything's like too loud or too quiet or too noisy or too loud or too quiet or too noisy or too loud or too quiet. What the fuck is my desktop hearing? Nothing's making audio. Desktop, are you good? Are you good? We're not gonna worry about it. Because Sakura seems to be training harder than usual lately. It's unclear what's gotten into her. We know what's gotten into her. But give her some help. Alright, I'm gonna go beat the shit out of Sakura, I guess. Y'all wanna go beat the shit out of Sakura with me?
Alright.
Y'all wanna go punch her in the forehead?
Alright. Wow, we gotta be mean to Sakura, though. Hi, I'm playing Skyrim back here.
I can hear it. Burb, how is your LMAO Sakura thinks she's part of the team?
Great.
She's not entirely useless all the time.
No, not all the time, but you know.
I don't blame Sakura. I blame Kishimoto's writing.
Yeah, well, to be fair, the story was never meant to be about all three of them.
Naruto, you are okay, let's start training. Whoa, she's all fired up. You bet there's nothing more powerful than a woman with a goal. You always were strong. Not strong enough to beat me, but... What? What did you say? Nothing. How's audio?
I mean, I can hear you pretty well.
I have to get stronger if I'm going to achieve my goal.
Why is she Zelda?
You're kind of freaking me out. But I guess my training's good. Any training's good training. Okay, I'm ready when you are, Sakura. Try to keep up with me, Naruto. I don't know. It seemed appropriate.
Words escape me.
Try to keep up with me, Naruto, but I could beat anyone. Sure, I'll randomize. I guess we're Shino.
Shino now? Alright.
I'll randomize it again. I guess I got Rock Lee. I'll randomize it again. I guess I got Asuma.
A good team.
That is a pretty solid team. A weird team.
A weird team, yeah. But
Also, I feel like
nonetheless.
this is unfair.
Sakura.
Kick her ass.
I mean, let's be real though. Sakura totally helped you defeat Sasuke that one time.
She 1000% did.
And then we went to play her to try and beat Naruto, and she totally beat the shit out of him.
It's time to settle this.
I think Shino fucking backhanded her.
Yeah, he does that.
My conditions were violated. I definitely hit
Conditions unfulfilled.
multiple times. She was on the ground.
Oh.
Try taking that.
Oh boy. I forgot this was a thing. I forgot how to play.
That's okay.
How did she... Wait, what? I definitely activated my thing first. I definitely did my thingamajig before she did... Oh,
There you
fight.
go. It's good to see that Sakura's a ginger for herself.
Right.
Try taking that. Try taking that.
How did you...
Try taking that.
Ow. Ow. Burp. I'm getting my ass kicked. What do I do?
Whoa! Excuse me, I just like shot at this guy.
Butterfly in the sky?
Oh yeah.
Try taking that.
Sorry, Sakura.
Bugs.
No matter how puny or
Lots
ugly,
of bugs.
I won't underestimate you.
How many bugs?
Lots.
How was your day, Burb? Tell me your stories.
I'm lockpicking out the water.
As you do.
I will help you anytime.
Okay, sounds just said a bad word.
I'm lockpicking. Underwater.
Guys, I'm not sure what it means by hit 3 extra hits on a down enemy. I'm not sure what it means. Somebody explain what the game wants for me. I did my UN project and go near then slept for like 5 hours and I don't feel like shit. Sorry, I was confused what an unproject was.
It's a fun project. It's a unicorn project. KO.
Okay. I don't know what it wants me to do.
Conditions
What does it say?
Land at least 3 extra hits on a downed enemy. What does that mean?
I guess, like, have somebody else come in to hit them.
Try that, I
Or maybe
guess.
it's like using your kunai and stuff.
I tried that. It's definitely saying 3 hits. Saris?
Hi, Saris. Ooh, I like your Gengar emote.
I won't underestimate you. Acidic insects. Pupa.
Come on, I need to figure out what the game fucking wants from me.
Conditions unfulfilled.
Guys, there's noises back there. I'm scared.
Fine.
I'm not sure what this mission's called.
Sorry, I'm just killing necromancers. I'm necromancing, everyone's dancing. Ooh, a Lucario one.
Hold on, don't mind me as I look at somebody's YouTube video.
That's okay.
I may have nerve damage on my left side. Saris, what does that mean?
What? Saris? No. On like the left side of your body? On like the left side, like on your hand or something?
That must be what it means. Saris, explain yourself.
Body, yes. Oh god. It's not gonna like paralyze you, is it?
What happened to Saris? Who must I fight? I'll fight your body.
Is it reversible? I'll fight your body.
I'll go full Osmosis Jones on you. Please. I didn't mean to do this. I have no idea. It started after I felt numbness.
Oh no.
Watch out for the rain of steel.
Well, I hope you have the ability to see a doctor.
Didn't take much. I'll show you my juice. There you are. I'll show you. There you are.
Are we gonna have to fight? Are we gonna have to fight Saris's body?
Saris, I will fight your body.
Just your body.
I have... Give me this asshole. If I get the chance, I'll try.
Please do. Please don't get hurt.
Kind of built Saris that robot body I was making.
What robot body you're making?
Don't worry about it. He's here to fuck you up. What part are you at? I'm not sure how to answer that question. Because of how this game is.
Yeah, we're...
This game's more random mission based than it is actual like a story based thing.
Yeah.
It's a little odd. Also, I don't think I'm streaming at 30 FPS for some reason. Nobody tell Rio. He'll
He'll know.
He'll know. He'll look at it and be like, excuse me, Mr. Bradical.
Do you know what kind of FPS this is?
This is not the,
He does not sound like that.
this is not true gamer FPS.
He does not sound like that.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
I forget. I think Kakashi's like, yo, go do tuning exams. And I'm like, I didn't even fight Zabuza.
Right.
And Kakashi's just like, yeah, but tuning exam, bitch.
Tuning exams, go.
And I'm like, but Kakashi,
But Kakashi.
Mr. Scarecrow. Oh, speaking of the bastard. Ugh. I will get up to you. Oh, come on, Naruto, you bitch. There we go. Sup? Take the tuning exam. Show me how strong you've all got. Don't forget about the results. Just give it... Don't think about the results. You're gonna fail regardless. Don't even worry about it. Guys, I can't believe my own sensei called me a failure.
Yeah.
What an ass. No, I mean he's hot. Like, what an ass he has.
I mean, sure.
Guys, on a scale of smash or pass,
Okay.
is it time to smash or pass the Naruto characters?
I mean, he can. It has to be. It has to be. What's it called? What is it? The Shippuden characters, or older.
Kakashi's a smash, right?
Kakashi's. Everybody would smash Kakashi. But he belongs to Guy Sensei, I think.
It's hot. Guy Sensei, smash or pass.
I'm a little scared.
Man could go.
I'm a little scared of him.
Man could go.
Until you see his face. Oh yeah, he's got, you know, he's got a face.
I mean, smashing for hours. Smashing for days.
You know Yonzer. Don't care about.
I don't know Yonzer. But Yonzer, smash or pass.
Face or no face? Smash. For who?
Guy Sensei.
Guy Sensei? I don't know.
Burb. Smash or pass. Sarah says ew, so I'm assuming that's a pass on Guy Sensei.
Guy Sensei's a sweetheart, though. Guy Sensei's got big sweetheart energy.
What about our titular character? Smash or pass on Naruto?
Pass.
I would also pass. Think about the stamina,
I don't know
though.
these characters' names.
Think about the power.
The power. But think about that he's in a relationship with Hinata.
Yeah, fuck that noise. Hinata, smash or pass?
Pass.
Smash.
I'm horribly straight, I would say.
This is really sad. Be gayer.
I can't. I'm not gay.
Look, I'm not gay either, but I'd fuck Kakashi Sensei.
More like Kakashi Sensei would fuck you.
I bet he has good, I bet he has good aftercare.
Aftercare?
You know what I mean.
I mean, yeah, but usually aftercare is used for after very, BDSM.
Are you telling me Kakashi... You've seen him use those dogs.
What?
Man's all about, you know, pinning you down.
Alright.
He could throw you into a Tsukiyomi. Spoiler.
What?
I think so. He, Are we fully talking? Hold on.
Say what?
I want to see him Hinata smash. Good man. When did Naruto Shippuden, and it ended in 2017. I'm talking spoilers. It's been 5 years. 5 years.
Yeah. It's been quite some time.
I'm pretty sure Kakashi gets a Mangekyu.
The Mangekyo Shrine? Yeah, that's what we see in...
Yeah,
beginning,
is that not what you need from... Oh, right, we do see that in the beginning.
I mean, just because you need the Mangekyo to do the Tsukiyomi doesn't mean you can just use the Tsukiyomi.
I feel like he learns how to do it.
He may or may not. I have no idea.
I feel like I vaguely remember seeing him use Tsukiyomi.
I have no idea.
I mean, he learns or is Kamui more of a...
Kamui?
Kamui, whatever. Is that more of a Obito thing?
I have no idea. Whoops.
It's real Weeb hours.
Yo.
Yonzer and I are gonna be, we're just gonna talk Weeb shit at you for...
I'll be honest, I forget what Kamui is. Is that just his
I think that's the alternate dimension
alternate
thing.
dimension thing? Okay.
Can I do more story shit?
That
Sure
that
can.
specifically is a Kakashi Obito thing.
Haku, though, Bert, please.
Haku,
Smash or pass?
You probably smash.
I'm gonna say pass, but not for the reason that you think.
I would probably pass just because Haku's got big sub energy.
Haku's too, that's what I want to look for.
Devoted.
Too soft.
Too soft.
He's too soft for me.
You want a big...
He's too cinnamon roll for me.
You want, like, a Choza.
Now Zabuza,
Zabuza.
on the other hand,
Zabuza.
fucking smash.
Smash that Zabuza.
The tuning exam was today. I went right to the forest of death where the exam is held and met many other participants. I guess we're...
None of this shit happened.
I guess we're just skipping over the test.
I guess
But
so.
bad luck for everyone else because I'm already destined to be the one who will become a Chunin. Naruto, more than one person could become Chunin. For the exam, we have to get to the tower in the middle of the forest before time runs out. I hear there are a lot of traps on the way. Hey, that's no problem if I may. Believe it. Sasuke, smash or pass? Man, y'all just want to be... Want to get beat and roughed up. I want my cinnamon roll. I like cinnamon rolls.
I like
Hence
cinnamon rolls.
Hinata.
Lee is such a cinnamon roll.
Lee is a cinnamon roll. Smash.
Smash Lee. Lee is the student.
Man also would have stamina for fucking days.
You also underestimate my... You also underestimate how much of a sub I am.
Yonzer, please. At a time like this,
This mannequin's broken and I'm sad about it.
Sasuke Uchiha, smash or pass? Pass, because he's
Pass.
fucking Sasuke Uchiha, and he needs to be thrown into a goddamn incinerator. Itachi Uchiha! Itachi Uchiha, on the other hand, fucking smash.
Great. Smash Itachi. Smash Itachi.
That man can put me in an infinite Tsukiyomi, if you know what I mean. Oh, I blew up.
How dare you?
If you know what I mean.
I don't know what you mean.
I forget how the rest of that big line. What whose line is it anyway?
Oh, it's old.
Burb, does that exist in your country?
They're the ones that invented the game.
In your far-off land of...
They invented the game. It's just that most
Of
audiences
Ing.
prefer the American version.
Your far-off land of Ing.
No.
Tsunade. Because she's the obvious one. Huge smash.
Pass.
Like... You know All Might?
Oh, my.
When he shouts Detroit Smash?
Like, oh my.
That kind of shit. Uh-oh. It's okay. That's a finish.
Yeah.
Man, pass, smash.
I don't know who you're saying pass or
Ah.
smash to unless you like put a name on it. But
Hi, Orochimaru. Orochimaru, smash or pass?
pass.
Pass.
He's a freak.
Kabuto, on the other hand,
I'm pretty
also
sure.
passed because fuck Kabuto.
I'm pretty
My,
sure Orochimaru is like ace.
I'm so angry that Kabuto and fucking Orochimaru don't die a bloody, brutal death in this video, in this story.
Kabuto dies several bloody, brutal deaths over and over and over again. I just don't know who broke him out of it and was just like, "Did you learn your lesson? Good." And then like,
Did he learn his lesson?
He must have, because he runs the orphanage and is a pretty small guy.
He does fucking what? Excuse me.
From what I saw, it was a very brief clip. I don't even know if it was a joke or not in the game or in the show. Because you know how Rock Lee's a ninja class is,
Yeah.
right? Like, I don't know if it was that kind of joke or not.
Feel like that was a joke. Has to be right. There's no way.
Right.
Poor Fukage. I would let that man father my children.
I'm like, I would let him father my children, but in a very different way than what we're thinking.
I want to be impregnated by the poor
Are
Fukage.
you sure?
Yeah, why not? Neji. He's borderline pass. I'd probably smash, but he's borderline
I
pass.
feel like I don't know enough about him as like a person, because a lot of them gets like not rewritten, but like a lot of him gets developed very quickly in the middle of the Chunin exams or like towards the end of it, and then you just stop seeing him for a really long time.
He's a moody bitch, if that helps. The tuning exam is finally underway, and the forest of definitely took a short rest, and now we're off again. Well, we tried to, but this guy, a truly eerie guy, turned up. Ugh. We can't lose in a place like this.
Gara?
No, Orochimaru.
But Gara. Smash. Not pass. Smash.
Gara, smash.
Smash, smash, smash.
Although,
Gara is the biggest
Although-
support.
do you really want sand in all the private places?
He's not gonna have sand in all the private places.
You don't know that.
We're never gonna surrender.
You don't know that.
You can ask him. If he has absolute manipulation over it, he can put it somewhere else.
But Tamari.
But just because I'm horribly frustrated. Also, she's kind of got a thing for Shikamaru, so...
Shikamaru. I forgot you had a whole snake thing going on. Oh, fuck, you're just slithering around like a little snake dickens.
Snake.
Man got snake dick.
Man. Is that like this? Is that
Maybe.
like the Brewer's Brew?
Maybe.
This guy? A lot of people hate Orochimaru.
It's just him from Powerpuff Girls.
Nah, him has a little bit of
Does him?
Huh?
Does him?
Yeah.
Hi guys. Conqueror. Probably smash or pass.
Conqueror? Maybe Smash? Oh man. I gotta talk to these people sometimes.
Eno.
Pass.
Ultra Smash. Ultra Smash. Almighty Smash.
The Almighty.
That's what we call a New Hampshire Smash.
New Hampshire Smash. United States of America Smash.
The United States of Smash.
Yeah, that's what it was.
What a man.
Oh man.
Mission accomplished.
Mission success.
Mission success.
Missions suck.
What about Choji?
I'd smash.
You smash?
I'd smash.
Maybe. I have a weird time smashing anybody that's in a committed relationship. And
Yonder's
married and has kids.
too good of a bean.
Like, I really have a weird feeling about it. And Choji gets married and has a daughter and loves his family very dearly, and it's just, like, really heartwarming, and I don't want to get in the way of that.
You guys tell Yonzer stop being perfect.
No. No NTR? No NTR.
I don't know what that means.
It's a word for a tag that's, cheating, basically. Sometimes it's not necessarily cheating, but it's, the main character likes somebody else, but hasn't invested feelings yet. But, you know, bad shit gets in the way that prevents them from being with the person that they chose.
Huh. But what about that one side character from Naruto Shippuden that had really well-drawn proportions?
Oh, I forget her name.
What the fuck her name was.
Ah!
The woman who was hanging out with the Three Tails.
No, he's the Five Tails?
The Five Tails?
Yeah.
Five Tails. Yeah, you're right. Because it's like, I've never seen boobs drawn so well on an anime character before.
I know, right?
It's like, your boobs don't look ridiculous. Why are they so high in the sky like the butterfly?
Butterfly in the sky.
I can go twice as fucking high. It's in my book.
The reading book.
Book. Whee! Guys, I feel like we're actually making progress in this game. Oops. Don't mind me as I keep pressing that button because on the I'll get the thoughts.
You get the thoughts?
I'll get the brain eventually.
Yeah. Yeah, regular set of blues on a series set of Dolbon Mongoloos.
Exactly. Look, man, I'm all about the titty. But sometimes the titty gotta look good in order to be all about it.
Sure.
You wouldn't just put any titty on a character.
Right. I mean, she had big boobs. It was just like
It was just...
they just moved like normal, or they rest. At rest, they weren't like super perky for no reason.
They looked like normal boobs.
They looked like normal boobs.
Finally, team both me and Sasuke were code. When we woke up, a lot of time had passed. Huh? Wait, this is a cool owl. At this rate, we'll fail the tune has them.
Why does it
It's
sound
okay.
like this?
We gotta get food for that. He hit his head a little too hard.
Alright.
There isn't much time.
Whee!
Let's roll.
Ow. Oh, well, I jumped through those trees.
That's good. That's what you want.
Let's roll.
Let's roll.
Who else? Let me look at my, Iruka.
Pass.
Pass.
Nothing against Iruka.
He's not daddy enough for you.
He's just not hot.
He's just not hot.
Super swell guy. Just not hot. The third Hokage.
No, pass.
You don't want Grandpa Dick?
No. Even if he were young, I don't know.
Yeah, he's kind of a douche. So,
unwilling or unintentionally, they've kind of made the third Hokage a douche just by retconning a lot of the Naruto shit the way they did.
So, like, down with the titty. Big titty is a conspiracy spread by Paul Anime to make animation hard.
Make animation hard.
Not
But
the only thing
they
that's
don't
hard.
Make it hard. They just don't even try to animate it.
The problem with the third Hokage. So,
He knew Naruto's parents.
the third Hokage.
I'm great.
Yeah, let's start with the shit with Naruto.
Yeah.
So, knew the fourth Hokage.
Knew the fourth
They're
Hokage.
alive at the same time. Personally knew the fourth Hokage and Kushina, Naruto's mother.
Yeah.
They both die. You know, sacrificing themselves to save the village. What does this motherfucker do? He puts Naruto into a goddamn house, gives him a check once a month, and says
then-
goodbye.
Right? Doesn't even raise him as his own. Like,
Naruto's sitting there like, hey,
what happened to my parents?
sup, Anko? How you doing? Anko. Ultra Smash. That's United States Smash right there.
On
Right?
top of that too, it's like
It pays him absolutely no mind, even though Naruto literally asked him, hey, can you just hang out for a while?
right.
Not even knowing that it's like, well, he's, you know, so much older than me.
Naruto just wants companionship at that
He-
point. Like,
He's that fucking lonely. And you're just like, nah, I got a village
and I
to
mean,
run.
I get the whole not naming him after his dad thing, just to avoid other countries from being like, oh, he's a Kage's kid. You know, let's do something about that.
And furthermore, when this motherfucker's dying during the Chunin exam arc, he has the balls to be like, each ninja in this village has the will of fire in him to protect the village and care for it as his own family. And it's like, motherfucker, you didn't even care for the one lonely-ass kid in your village. You gave him a check every month and said, goodbye, have a nice day.
Right. Who took care of Naruto in his baby years?
It's like,
Because we don't see any of that.
nobody
We just see him as like a toddler and onward, being alone.
nobody fed this motherfucker or taught him how to eat. No wonder he only eats ramen. It's
Right.
fucking easy to cook.
It's super easy to cook.
Because nobody decided to take the time to raise him. The story would be so much different if the third Hokage just decided to be
Damn.
a decent fucking human being and raise this child.
Right.
And Ninetale Fox raised him, but he forgot.
Right.
Also, you got the whole, you know, Uchiha thing, where fucking, granted that was all Danzo's thing, where Danzo's planning a coup,
Yeah, it was.
but the third Hokage still sanctioned the murder of an entire fucking clan. He literally condoned genocide.
Of all the other different ways he could have handled it.
Danzo's planning a coup? What?
A coup. A coup d'etat.
A coup. You know, that thing you live in.
A coup de grace.
The country singer?
Ooh, a steel scimitar.
Motherfucker literally performed genocide. And he's like, every life in this village matters.
Right.
Except those Chia bitches. Oh, and don't worry about those Yuga fucks. And their whole, you know,
Right.
damn near slave relationship they have with the lesser house.
Right.
Which, I mean, granted, in his defense, that is their culture.
It's their culture. I mean, slavery being defended as a culture is
Well, it's yeah, fair enough, actually.
it's like you can't. It's their culture, and it's like no.
Hey, it
it's
wasn't.
a stupid regulation they have in order to prevent uprisings.
I want to say calling it slavery is incorrect, but
Uh,
it's not far off.
it's not far
When you
off.
think of like a servant family.
I mean, they're called the branch family, and then treated as basically lesser than. I don't know if in terms of labor they need to do anything particular.
Right. Look at their faces. Look at my dad.
Look at their faces.
I threw a shuriken up his nose.
So yeah, it's like when you look at the story under just the stuff we know about halfway through the series, Third Hokage looks pretty great.
Right.
It's like, oh, he does what he can to help Naruto sometimes. He cares about everybody in the village. But then once they had to start like going in detail about a lot of the shit of the past, it was like, Third Hokage, why didn't you do anything?
Can't believe America copied Naruto. But please. Well, we just managed to get through the forest of death in time. Oh no. So did many others, and so there will be preliminaries before... That's a big word for you, Naruto. And me, apparently. Sasuke passed the preliminaries.
Liminaries.
With no problem. Next match is Sakura against Ino. Those two are longtime friends, but that doesn't matter. So...
Real quick, it's funny that you couldn't say the word preliminaries.
Why?
Because, I was letting my nephew play Pokemon Sword on my Switch yesterday, and they were talking about exhibition matches,
Uh-huh.
and he was just exhibit, and he just called it the exhibitions, or something like that, and I thought it was really adorable, but he was reading aloud all of the text that was rolling by on the screen.
Very cute. Also, we're told that Sakura and Ino are some great friends.
They used to be when they were in elementary school.
Which, granted, yeah.
Yeah.
Also smacking the shit out of her.
Yeah, beat her up. Kick her ass.
I don't know. I don't like the majority of my story being told through flashback.
I don't either. But I mean, that's the product of the early 2000s anime. Where they...
It's kind of the product of most anime, if not all anime.
No, not anymore.
Hashtag not all anime.
It's because, well... The... Anime today is made and thought of more concisely, I think.
That's
It's
fair.
also not controlled by TV companies as much. Like, solidly. But, in an early 2000s anime, it was a gamble on if anybody watching it had seen, like, a whole month's worth of episodes leading up to this point. So they had to, like, what if a kid missed, last week's episode? We're gonna have to fill them in really quick, and squeeze that into the runtime. It's okay, not a lot happens in between these panels anyways, so they can fit it in.
Can you get some water, please?
Yeah, I can. But nowadays, we can binge watch TV shows.
Yeah.
So there's less time committed to, what if they don't remember? It's, nah, if they're watching the show and have an interest in it, they've watched it from the start. Right? They didn't just tune in now. Whee!
What she said. I don't know, man. Maybe it's just a product of shonen anime. But I wouldn't necessarily change it. Because it's almost a staple at this point. I know I've tried to, for some reason I don't, maybe it's the nostalgia, I don't have a hard time watching old Naruto again. But watching something like Dragon Ball Z is rough. I guess Dragon Ball Z in and of itself is a little bit rough. Because, one of the popular criticisms is that it's 15 minutes of yelling, 5 minutes of actual fighting. And it's like, you're not entirely incorrect. And I think that style of action is just difficult. As long as it doesn't affect the pacing, it's fine. But One Piece suffers from that type of stuff. That's why I'm on the manga now. Yeah. It sometimes it can just kill the pacing so much. I mean, there have been times, because Yonzer and I are still, trying to get through Shippuden. There are times where it's like, oh, we're in a filler arc. Guess we're going to stop watching for a couple weeks. Because I just don't care to go through the filler. And it's like, granted, I could always skip over it, but I don't know. I'm a completionist at heart, even in the media I watch. Still not 100% sure what these scrolls do. Right, I can buy jutsu with them.
Goodbye, Jutsu. Man, if only it were that easy.
Right. Guys, Yonzer probably want one. I'm gonna drink it all. I'm thirsty, guys.
You want some in this one too?
Brr, I was too thirsty. It went into my lungs.
Oh no!
Ugh. Ugh. Trade ya. I was thirsty, guys.
Here you go, I guess.
I can't do it again.
Don't do it again, just take a sip and cap it.
Yonzer, I need a piss and you're not helping.
Does this, this is not helping. I can't pour anymore, it's full.
I dropped my controller. Oh,
I'm
my
waiting.
tummy's full of water.
I'm waiting to see all in tummy's full of water, waiting to see all in caps. God damn it.
So did I ever tell you my,
Anyway, I'm gonna go to the bathroom.
I don't think I told you guys my stupid stream idea.
You never did. It would literally kill you.
It's like a subathon. Where, ugh. So, that glass bottle of wine is a gallon. I was thinking of doing a stream where the stream doesn't end until I drink 10 gallons of water. Which Yonzer and I looked up. Let me give you an accurate answer to this. Because there's a thing called water poisoning. Or water intoxication. Excuse me. Hold on. Google doesn't know what I'm asking. Yeah, you can die from drinking too much. Symptomatic hyponatremia can occur when one drinks 3 to 4 liters of water. Actually, I don't think that's what that is. Hold on. Yeah, 3 to 4 liters of water in a short amount of time. Do it with just 1 liter, but instead of water, it's vodka. Burb, I think I'll die faster. According to one case report, soldiers developed symptoms after consuming at least 2 quarts, which is about 2 liters, of water per hour. And you call yourself Irish. Vodka's not Irish, you nut. You nut. How many liters in a gallon? So there's about 3 liters in a gallon. And if we were to be conservative and keep that to a liter an hour just for safety, we would be looking at like a 30-hour stream. 3.7 liters is the daily recommended. It's a dumb idea I have. How I would implement it is the tricky thing. We would have to take breaks for me to go like run on the treadmill at the gym or something. That could be a fun thing. I could actually take chat with me. Because I'm assuming if I exert myself and I sweat like the majority of it out, I'd be fine. I don't know. This is the kind of thing that I would literally want to like consult a doctor about beforehand. Sakura's fight against Ino is over, and next is Tenten versus Tamari. Both of them look scary. Already fired up and ready to go. Vodka's made of fermented potatoes, I think, which shame on the Irish for not thinking of it first. We didn't think of it because vodka's fucking disgusting. I said it. Vodka's gross. Vodka's just pain. At least whiskey actually tastes good. I will never understand people who drink bad tasting alcohol. It's like, I get the cheap stuff tends to be the stuff that tastes the worst. But, I don't know, maybe I'm not an alcoholic. So I just don't have that mind frame. Or it's like, if I'm gonna drink shit I enjoy.
That didn't take much. Phew, I'm tired now.
Conditions fulfilled.
But yeah, that's my stupid stream idea. Vodka and an Ultra Pop? Like, WKD is my go-to. You said a lot of words I don't understand, Mr. Englishman. Alcohol plus pop. So a mixed drink? Is that not just a mixed drink? Why do y'all have weird names? Is this one of your British words like telly? Or Tuesday? Or in it? Burb, have you seen the post that claims Desu Desu is just the Japanese version of in it? No, IDK, how to describe it. Not Desu. Not Desu? What is it? Oh, it's just eh. Yeah, I think it was a Tumblr post. And apparently, whenever you see an anime or manga and a character just goes, eh? Apparently that's supposed to be... That's kind of the Japanese equivalent of in it. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. An alcopop, or cooler, spirit cooler, in South African English, is any of certain flavored alcoholic beverages with relatively low alcoholic content, e.g. 3 to 7% by volume, including all beverages to which various fruit juices or other flavorings have been added. Wine coolers, beverages containing wine. Oh, so like hard lemonade. Or hard cider, or something like that. Gotcha. Our siblings like wine coolers and just... Ooh, wine coolers are tasty, Yonzer. You take that back. Hard lemonade is alright. Wine coolers are delicious. Wine is a... It's an interesting drink to get right. Which, I keep forgetting that the fucking Mogan David wine that I drink, which also is, like, insanely cheap, and I think it's fantastic and better than most wines, has instructions on mixing it with, like, ginger ale or Sprite or something, and I've never tried that, and I really should. That sounds tasty. There's a lot of bad wines out there, and what I consider a bad wine is probably what a lot of people consider good wine. And those people would be incorrect. Again, if it tastes like garbage, why would I drink it? Why would I willingly put this in my body? Tenset's fight is over, and next is he. You've been waiting for it. Finally, it's me performing for you. If you know the words, you can believe it too. I can see why people like them, but I have this wishy-washy thing with alcohol. Most when it hits my lips or stomach, just turns my stomach in a really bad way. Get out of my head. It will never leave.
So he's finally back, performing for you. If you know the words, you can join in too. Put your hands together if you want to clap as he takes you through this monkey rap.
DK. I drink shots I don't like if I want to get drunk and there's no other option. I mean, I don't know, man. Is there really no other option? Oh, bye. I never been drunk. I don't really plan on it either. I think my brain is already fucked up enough. Well, JD Fire sells like hotcakes in the pub I work at. It's the only good strong shot. What? Excuse me? Wait, what? Could you imagine my ADHD forgetful ass and being drunk? Burb, hotcakes, those are pancakes. As an American, a hotcake is a pancake.
Mission accomplished.
Mission success.
So in the words of your people, what you on about? I've been drunk a couple times, help this forget and have fun for a while. Yo! I've never been blackout drunk. And I probably won't either. Because I feel like that would be a considerable amount of alcohol I would have to consume. Reading, writing, and video games do that for me. Whee! So I'm not sure how to open those. What's up, Sakura? She unlocked a new D for me. Okay, I guess we're doing the tree climbing thing again. Yeah, I've never been blackout either. Like, the laser focus makes me forget what room I'm in. Or orientation my body is in. Imagine not remembering that you're laying down because you zoned out so hard. Oh, wait. I kind of hate that I do that with driving a little bit. If I'm tired enough, I'll zone out. It especially sucks since most of my what's the part I'm looking for? Commute is highway driving. So it's even easier to zone out. Sorry, I decided I needed to focus, I guess. Guys, there's noises happening behind me. I think the cat wants something. Was she calling at the door?
I don't know. Maybe I was opening it and didn't realize.
Shit. Really, game? Guys, the game decided to be some bullshit. I had that earlier today, but the opposite. I stayed awake for 22 hours, got into bed, and like 15 minutes later, I'm freaking out like, what's that blurry light? Where am I? I don't feel like I'm in my room. Oh, that light is sunlight because it's 1 p.m. and I'm just a wreck right now.
Dude, I'm sorry.
Bro, I'm sorry.
Dude, that feel though.
I'm sorry. So, working in a hospital
That feel.
and going up and down elevators all day,
Right.
my legs get, the best way I can describe it is like that seasickness feeling.
Elevator leg.
Where if you've ever been on a boat for an extended period of time, whenever you step back on solid land, you feel like your body's swaying.
Yeah.
I feel that, but because of the elevator. My body will feel like it's still, like, in the constant, rising up or lowering motion of the elevator.
That's,
And it's really odd.
That's what it felt like with me when I was outside with you, standing in the parking lot next to the car. And I said that I felt like the ground was moving, but I'm standing on asphalt.
Yeah, I assume that's what you meant.
Yeah, that's what it felt, because it felt like it was bouncing. Like how it would be if you were standing in a house whose floorboards, like, aren't great, you know?
Getting that motion sickness is really awful when you're nauseous, by the way. Chunin exam fly Laminares. Continuing. The next match is Hinata Yayoga versus Neji. Sorry, I had to pause for a second. Like, is that racist? That I'm making fun of a Japanese-sounding name? Is that racist, or am I just an asshole?
You're an asshole.
It seems these two are cousins, but that Neji Hyuga kid is kind of weird. Watch out, Hinata. They're cousins, but you could still ship it.
No, you can't.
Do not ship it. It is illegal. I will punch you.
Genetically speaking, they are cousins, but because their fathers were identical twins, they are genetically closely related as brother and sister.
It's weird to think about.
It is, isn't it?
That is weird to think about, because theoretically they should have, like, half genes.
They do. They are akin to brother and sister because their fathers were identical twins.
It's weird. You don't really think about that shit.
I know.
So, like, what would happen if, identical twins married two separate identical twins?
That's happened before.
Do the twins, do they then produce, like, very similar looking children?
Definitely.
Theoretically, they would, right?
They would, yeah. It's weird though, like what's the weirdness level of marrying your sister-in-law or brother-in-law? Like,
It sounds weird, but it's not.
it sounds weird, but it wouldn't be, right? Like,
Right? It's not incestual at all.
it's not incestual.
It's just weird.
It's weird. Like, if you and me get married, and then,
Or,
hypothetically speaking, Tim and my sister get married, like,
there's no incest.
what would our kids be to each other?
They would still be cousins.
No, yeah, they would be cousins, but like, what would... Are they aunt and uncle still? Like, aunt-in-law, uncle-in-law? I guess they would still be aunt and uncle. Do the titles not change?
Okay, if you're raised together, it's weird. If not, it's not that bad.
What do you mean if you were raised together?
Yeah, I don't know what you mean.
Like childhood friend raised together, or like step-siblings? Step-siblings are a weird thing where it just depends on whether or not each other knew you were step-siblings
Can we all
at
agree?
a certain age.
Can we all agree that step-sibling porn is weird?
It's weird. I mean, I understand.
It's like
they're trying to, like,
all step-sibling and step relation porn is your way of getting around incest.
Incest, yes.
Incest banned.
yes.
That's all you're doing.
That's the weird thing of it.
Even, like, they may, like, mention it in... Not that I have any personal knowledge, of course. They might...
I love how you put on, like, your professional voice to say that. Put that down.
They might mention, like, their step family, like, in the video title or, like, once in the video.
Uh-huh.
And that's it. The rest of the time, it's, like, clearly trying to just be incestual without using the words.
I think what's weird, it's weird if they're seeking it out because they're step related. It's less weird if they're seeking it out and they happen to be step related.
Figment Freud is smiling in his grave at incest porn, and we need to kill him again. What was that joke on Cinema Therapy?
Oh my god, you have to watch it.
Watch Cinema Therapy. It's really good.
It was one of their latest episodes where, I think Alan said something like, he's broken and he's, horny, and those are, like, the two defining things of his personality. And Jonathan just goes, yeah, you'd be Sigmund Freud's favorite patient.
Watch Cinema Therapy.
They're swell fellas.
If you like cinema and need therapy,
If you like cinema, I need therapy.
watch Cinema Therapy.
It wasn't their villain therapy for Scrooge, was it? It was like a different one.
I don't remember. Is Scrooge even a villain?
He is, antagonistic. I would
He's
say,
technically not even an antagonist, though.
I would say that he's a villain protagonist. Because he's the one we follow,
but he's antagonistic enough to the point where it gets in the way of goodwill and shit. So I would say that he's a villain, but like in a very loose sense of the term, you know.
Fun fact, if you didn't know, protagonist and antagonist does not mean good or bad guy.
It doesn't, no.
Protagonist is simply the main character of the story, and the antagonist is the opposing force.
And there's the tertiary characters. What's the dude antagonist? There's different protagonists.
Yeah, like
depending on how far removed they are from the main protagonist.
Yeah, like a supporting, like Sam from Samwise from Lord of the Rings.
Oh yeah.
He's basically the second protagonist, or Aragorn even.
But there's other terms for it.
There is, yeah. They're just big complicated words, and I'm smooth brain.
There are 4 types of protagonists. Secondary main character. No, that's not it either, you dumbasses.
But yeah.
Yeah, the deuteragonist and the titular characters and the foil, like there's all kinds of shit.
Incest porn. Don't do it.
That's freaking creepy.
It's fucking weird.
It's fucking weird, man.
And it's like, I get, taboo.
I think that's what,
I get taboo shit.
yeah, I get it, but like...
That's fucking weird.
Actually, I don't get taboo shit in the sense of... It's taboo because it's... weird. You know? Like...
More so taboo because it's frowned upon in this establishment.
Frowned upon. I know, but there's a lot of things that aren't frowned upon that people consider taboo. Hi, Cyrus, you joined in at a bad time. Cyrus, get back in your coffin. Cyrus, run away.
I don't know what emoto is.
What emoto? Oh,
I don't know what that is.
yeah, little sister. Emoto is an honorific for sister.
That's also weird. Can we talk about how fucking awful Sword Art Online became?
I'd rather not.
Y'all want me to rant about an anime? I'll fucking rant about an anime.
I hate that shit too, because people will be like, but they're not really brother and sister. It's not weird. I'm like, they are cousins.
It's fucking weird. If the implication, same thing with fucking step-sibling porn.
It was always crap.
It was not always crap. The first season was good.
The first season was alright. It wasn't fantastic or like groundbreaking in any way. It was okay.
Sword Art Online should have stayed as a 12-episode series. It was fine. It should have. So I'm gonna go spoilers because fuck Sword Art Online.
It's very
Plot is VR virtual world becomes a fake. Everybody gets locked inside their headsets. You die in the game. You die in real life. It becomes the Matrix.
It's a VR experience. Yeah. VR experience.
We follow main character Kirito, who was like a beta tester. Therefore, he's super badass at the game. And there's some in-game points of logic they use to defend why he's so overpowered. Like, oh, his defense stat is like so massively raised, so he whenever he gets damaged, he just automatically heals or some bullshit.
I think his whole thing is that he's been solo playing for so long that he knows all the tips and tricks in order to get by a lot of raid required things. Anything that requires a group to do, or like more than one person, he knows the tips and tricks on how to navigate around it so that he doesn't need to go asking a party for help.
But regardless, Kirito meets love interest Asuna. It gets a little bit weird when Yui, I forget.
Yui, yeah.
When she gets introduced as a character, it gets a little fucking cringy.
Like it's
in a weird
cringy.
sense.
What do you mean cringy? Do you mean cringy or do you mean like it's too sugary?
It's kind of too sugary coated.
Okay.
Because
Not in that like they're all being shipped together, but
No,
more so in like ew, this is like
So-
really too. It's beyond wholesome and it's now too much sugar.
so Kirito and Asuna find this AI called
Switch
Yui
to that line of bridge.
that they essentially adopt as their child, and they treat it like their child, and it in return treats them like
Their parents.
her parents. It's weird. It gets a little weird.
I don't think I find it as weird as you do. To me, that's just role playing in a video game.
Now, don't
She's
get
like an NPC almost.
don't get me wrong. I find it weird, but that's par for the course anime weirdness.
Yeah.
That's the type of weird shit I expect in a fucking anime. Not the shit in the later fucking seasons.
Not the shit in Alpine.
Not when it's like, hey, you know that little sister character we gave Kirito? Let's fan service the fuck out of her.
Oh yeah.
Let's get really fucking creepy about it.
Yeah, they fan service her.
And I'm good with fan service. I'm all about that shit.
No, the part of Sword Art that I think I liked the best was whenever we were focusing on Asuna and Asuna only. Because that was interesting. Because she actually has family drama and shit and isn't the best at everything that she does. She's a flawed character.
Here's how Sword Art should have ended. So it ends with big climax. God, I don't even fully
Should be
fucking
treated as-
remember.
Yeah, I feel that.
Kirito ends up talking with the game developer who locked his conscience in the game. And I think he basically gives Kirito the choice to either keep everyone stuck in the game or give everyone their freedom.
Yeah.
I don't fully remember. It's been a minute.
No, I think he like bests him in some way, and Kirito doesn't die.
I
His,
forget
health-
how it works.
His health drops to 0, but something happens where he doesn't die, and then he's just like, "Well, you've changed my mind," you know. Like,
But yeah, everybody wakes up. They're in the hospital because they've been in the VR world for months, if not years. And we see Kirito get up out of his hospital room, starts wandering down the hall, calling out for Asuna.
yeah.
Fucking roll credits, end the goddamn series right
The
there.
series right there, yeah.
Perfect way to end the series. He's just walking down the hall looking for Asuna. We never see if he actually finds her or she ever got out.
Right.
Leave that up to
That'd be
speculation. Fucking end the series.
Great.
Perfect ending right there. But you decided to add every fucking weird fetish you possibly could shove into the second season.
Hey, this started out as a light novel, and it was not a very good light novel, apparently.
Watch My Mother's Basement
My Mother's
on
Basement
YouTube.
does a really good job
He's
tearing it to shreds.
he's a huge in the anime and manga
Huge
fandom.
weeb.
He's a huge weeb.
Him and his girlfriend, huge weebs.
They're people
in
who
the best
proudly
way.
declare themselves as
In
weebs.
the best way.
Watch his anime reviews and watch Odd Taxi.
Oh, Taxi.
That was a joke a while back. He does reviews of like hottest anime of the season or like animes to watch.
Do you remember his Cory in the House anime of the season video?
Sure don't, but that sounds amazing. There was an anime called Odd Taxi where it's kind of like Beastars in the sense that every character is a anthropomorphic animal.
Odd Taxi, okay.
Probably more closer to
Let's go.
a Gretzko or a BoJack Horseman.
Yeah, a little bit. It has BoJack Horseman relatability without the cringe.
It's I think it's a walrus just driving people in a taxi.
He's a taxi cab.
And it's supposedly it's really good. Just like the life lessons and like
It's an adult, it's a little slice of life shit. Which I know slice of life isn't everybody's thing. It's like the bullshit.
apparently it's really good.
It's a shame that
And it became a meme where he would tell people to watch Odd Taxi.
it's a shame that Promised Neverland never got that season 2 that we always wanted.
Good, keep you're doing moves I wasn't telling you to do.
It's a shame that if they ever did make a season 2, they wouldn't like change or improve upon the stuff that happened in the manga that people like weren't okay with in order to make like the anime the best viewing experience it could possibly be.
I guess we're just ranting about our hot anime takes this stream.
We play the Weeb game. We do the Weeb talks. That's how this goes.
So, anybody watching currently, if you care about spoilers for The Promised Neverland, stop watching. Or tell me to stop talking.
I don't think it's something Bird would be interested in.
Not something Bird would be interested in.
Although...
No, Bird. Anger is what the internet wants.
Let's change to the positive then. Although, so the thing about Promised Neverland is that I don't think it would be necessarily a thing Bird would be interested in, but the adventure aspect I think he would like a lot.
Oh no, not in Elite years. Saris, have you watched or do you plan on watching The Promised Neverland? Because Season 1 is... Don't care.
Okay.
Season 1 is phenomenal.
Right.
Season 1 is such a good fucking anime.
There's mind games, there's intelligent children being intelligent.
So the whole premise of the show, which... Huge spoiler that gets revealed in the very first episode.
At the end of it.
Because we open up the first episode, it looks and acts like a slice of life anime where
These kids in an orphanage.
just a bunch of orphan kids and their mother. They call her mother. She's the caretaker.
Yeah. Isabella. Yeah.
Just living out their life. And there's a big ceremony at the end because one of the kids got adopted.
Yeah, like every once in a while, a kid gets adopted and then they leave to go, you know.
She forgets her bunny, so the main character, Emma, is like, well, I gotta bring it to her. So she brings her the bunny to the gate where they've been explicitly told, do not ever, under any circumstances, go here. Do not leave this fenced-in area.
Right? The outside world is kind of dangerous and we don't want you to get hurt kind of a thing, you know, like...
Emma gets to the gate, and there are fucking demons.
Right.
The whole orphanage is a farm to feed these demon overlords. And the whole first season is us following the three oldest kids,
Trying to
and arguably the
make an
three
escape
smartest
plan.
kids, who are also the highest in-demand livestock for the demons.
Oh, yeah,
the smarter your brain is, the better your meat is.
The better your meat is, they eat the brain.
That's a fun quote.
There's the thing with the demons is that they are what they eat, quite literally. So if they eat smart, then they become intelligent and become smart.
And season 1 ends with them escaping the orphanage with all the kids, which was a big plot point.
Well, with like half the kids, but they said they would come back for the rest of them.
And then Yonzer couldn't wait for season 2 to start
Oh yeah, binged like 3/4 of the manga in one night.
and decided to read all the manga. And then when we watched season 2, did you watch?
Everything was speed ran, and they skipped the most fan-approved arc in the entire series.
Did you watch season 2 before me? Or did you watch people talk about it?
I watched people talk about it. Because I was like, oh, I am okay with spoilers. I read the manga, so I'm gonna know already. And then they were like, they got rid of... Brad doesn't know what this is yet, because he hasn't read the manga. They got rid of the Goldie Pond arc, basically. Which is this huge arc that establishes a bunch of new characters, establishes a really cool new villain that Emma gets to go up against, and like her ideals are challenged because it's like, well, she has to kill this thing. Emma doesn't like to kill people because she is a small precious being that will do anything to save everybody.
To put it in simple terms,
And they got rid of it.
they could have easily made another, like, 5 fucking seasons out of the show,
But they
at
decided-
least.
But they decided to do it in like one.
They shoved 4 to 5 seasons worth of content into 10 episodes.
In the 10 episodes.
Emma meets God during a fucking slideshow. And it's never talked about in the anime. It's just literally her and this, like, majestic demon-looking thing in, like, this lake. And that's it. Just a slide. Just a 2-second picture.
Only people who have read the manga are gonna understand what that even means. If you haven't read the manga, you're gonna see that and go, well, what the shit was that? Sure would have liked to see that in anime.
Fucking 0 out of 10 second season, literally unwatchable. Okay, but imagine Shonen Hunger Games football, soccer, and that's my favorite new anime right now. It's called Blue Lock.
That sounds cool.
Interesting.
And it's Hunger Games sports, where like if you're not good enough, you die.
I feel like I've heard of Blue Lock. I think I heard of that because everybody was freaking out that the Japanese football team during the World Cup was literally being just like the anime.
That's really funny. That's cute.
Because there's like literally there's like, for lack of a better term, a special move that one of the characters does in the anime. And the one of the players on the Japanese team does a very similar looking move.
Right. I like that anime in Japan is just like what Survivor was in America. You know, it's like what any reality TV is like in America, which is just a thing that even adults can watch. And it's not seen as like, you know, it's like, you watch that weird foreign crap. It's like, no, this is, you're like, alright, you still watch SpongeBob. It's like, no, this is just entertainment for them over there. It's just everyday entertainment that you're gonna get, and it's not cringe in the slightest. Usually
Fucking
not cringe.
Croatia. Right, I was so hyped for a Japan-Korea match.
That'd be cool.
Because I felt like that would probably be really interesting to watch. And then they both lost. I think Korea got stomped bad by Brazil, if I remember
I
right.
think it was like a 4-0. I thought Korea like didn't score anything.
I thought it was like 4-1 or some shit. It was brutal last I recall.
I'm 35, but I love MHA. Exactly. Because of the good storytelling and the good character arcs. And
Seriously, you're only 35?
only 35?
We've been calling you ancient this whole time. You're only 35, girl. Get over it.
She's a vampire, man.
Let her be ancient if she wants to be.
You're ancient. Get over it.
Right, it's like...
You're only like, what, 6 years older than me? 7?
Sarah's is one of the few adults older than me that, like, would even entertain the idea of, like, oh yeah, I'll watch that anime. I don't think Rio's that much. I think Sarah's is the oldest one out of all of us.
She is, yeah. I think she's older than Mega.
Yes. Yes? No, Mega might be older.
I forget how old he is.
How old am I?
26, going on 27. No.
6.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
26, 27.
Yes, because you're going to be 27 next year. So how about for a while I thought I was 28 when I was actually 27?
I think Sarah's and Serge are the same age.
For like...
Sorry, Mega. Sorry, Serge.
He's the lieutenant?
What?
He's a lieutenant?
He said people made fun of him for that in school, and I'm just like, what assholes did Brad and Mega go to school with?
Who the... Like, specifically because of Lieutenant Surge?
Yes. Yeah, I know! Like, what assholes did you go to school with, and who do I have to beat the shit up?
Who picks on somebody using Pokemon material? Fucking what? Excuse me? You got picked on because you watch Pokemon.
Yeah, right. Not because you...
You don't use Pokemon to insult somebody.
It's not even spelled the same.
Fuck. What? That's wild. What did I
Watched
do?
anime since I was 8. Same.
When did...
I also grew up in the golden age of cartoons, so...
Right. I struggle to remember what my first anime was.
It's gotta be Pokemon.
It's probably Pokemon.
But like your first actual anime, like late night.
My first, like, actual anime, because, you know, Pokemon's borderline cartoon.
Right.
Is,
Your first anime from Toonami.
First anime I actually gave a damn about was probably Dragon Ball. Mm-hmm. Dragon Ball Z. There was also a little bit of Inuyasha sprinkled in. Because that would be, that'd be the late night anime that would come on at midnight whenever I'm, supposed to be sleeping.
I couldn't get into Inuyasha. Everybody else did.
I didn't get super into it. It was just a thing that was on.
I knew it was a thing, but I just didn't even know what the plot was about half the time.
I don't fully remember what the hell it was about.
So, it's an isekai.
Yes.
The girl gets spirited away to the ancient past, where demons and shit are a thing. And she meets Inuyasha, who's some kind of dog, spirit god.
Yeah, he's a demon dude.
Yeah, and I guess
Kagome?
he's going through some shit. Kagome, yeah, that's her name.
It's something like that. Sailor Moon. I don't think I've ever seen Sailor Moon.
I think by the time I was getting into anime, Sailor Moon was like almost off the air. Like I never saw it anywhere on media.
Yeah. Sarah, I know I got done telling you you're not old, but Sailor Moon was a little before my time.
It was like
Mobile Suit Gundam.
It was like maybe 3 years before my time. Mobile Suit Gundam was maybe like 5 years before my time.
Mobile Suit Gundam was another one of the first ones that I got super into. Yu-Gi-Oh, of course, but again, that's borderline cartoon, I would say.
The first two late night anime that I didn't watch them, but I had seen them and they left an impression on me, was The Big O, which was really cool, almost like a Gundam style thing, big mystery element, like Cowboy Bebop almost.
We're not gonna win this. We need it.
And I was like fascinated. I was like, this is really cool. Anime can be like this, where it's like a detective. It was like Batman. It was like watching Batman animated.
Frank got me into One Piece and I binged it for months. So it's funny you say that. The reason why Yonzer and I even met each other in the first place. So,
Well, I'm sure we would have had other things to talk about.
in 5th grade, which I must have been, what, 10, 11?
I thought it was 6th grade. I thought it was.
It was technically 6th grade.
I thought it was 7th grade.
In 5th grade, I became friends with the new kid in school.
Yeah.
And we,
You guys like Naruto?
yeah, and when I was in 6th grade, so, again, like 11 or 12, Naruto was getting its first dub. It was being dubbed over in America, going through its first airings. And me and him just happened to be talking about it in the vicinity of, I was about to say Naruto.
I'm Naruto.
In my brain, I've called you Hinata, Sakura, and Naruto, like, multiple times already. I need sleep.
Brad put the sugar in the fridge today.
I put the sugar in the fridge. Which sounds... it sounds naughty.
He put the sugar in the fridge.
It sounds naughty. Why does that sound like an innuendo? We just have to be talking about Naruto in Yonzer's vicinity.
I remember... So what I remember happening was, apparently our class was very rowdy during lunchtimes. So rowdy, in fact, that they decided that they were going to give us assigned tables and make everybody sit in tables based on their homeroom classes. Which, in 6th grade, we had 2 classrooms, I thought. Or did we have multiple classrooms?
I think we had multiple.
Okay, so at the time we had multiple classrooms. And me and our friend and Brad, we were all in the same homeroom class. And I didn't know where to sit, because I didn't have any friends in my homeroom class.
Not yet, you didn't.
Right. So I sat in, like, this spot, like, on the end, next to them. Because I think I had known you, Brad, just enough where I was like, okay, he's not gonna, like, bother me or anything like that, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I think I was drawing Naruto shit in my notebook. And our other friend also was, like, the artisty type. And you guys commented on it, and I was like, you guys watch Naruto? Like... I was like, you guys watch Naruto? That's so cool, because, like, nobody I knew watched Naruto.
Right.
And I tried to get my one friend at the time in it, but she was kind of into it, right? She was only into it because I was into it, So she like wouldn't seek it out by herself. She would seek it out when I was with her, and we would be watching it and stuff and having a good time. But like, she wasn't as into it as like Brad was, and I'm like, yeah, let's talk about Naruto.
And then we fell in love.
No, we didn't. We fell into mistakes.
Yeah, that's what I said. Love, mistakes. Right, there's little difference. There's a big difference. Have healthy relationships. I tried to watch anime at high school once, I think comparable to American middle school, and I thought, oh, it's fine, it's a show, and it turns out I just happened to be on a fan service episode that caused some shit. Fairy Tail was weird. Sorry, man.
I heard Fairy Tail was great, and then all of a sudden I stopped hearing shit about Fairy Tail, and I was like, I wonder why that happened.
All the fan service, apparently.
Same thing with Blue Exorcist.
But yeah, it was like, Naruto was our gateway anime.
Naruto's over, that's probably it. Naruto was the thing where it was like, yeah, we can be friends because we like this thing.
And then the other two of the big three started VFing.
Yeah.
With Bleach and
I didn't get into Bleach until later.
So
Like until late middle school. Middle school for us was like the age range of what, like 10 to 13.
Bleach is another phenomenal anime that should have ended a hell of a lot fucking sooner than it did.
It's still not over, I thought.
It might fucking not be. So, if you want to watch Bleach, watch up to the Rukia retrieval arc.
I never finished it.
It is so good.
I know they get her, but like I never finished it.
So, plot of Bleach is,
They did not, the first episode did not age tremendously, but you know.
Ichigo Kurosaki is, 14 years old, even though, you know,
Even though he looks 17.
and he's voiced by like a 30-year-old, and he sounds like a 30-year-old.
Oh no, it's back.
And he's sensitive to the spirit world for reasons. And
I like how we're not spoiling this one all that much.
in the I care about this one a little bit.
I know.
I want to get back into Bleach. In the spirit world, there are good spirits called holes, as in like a whole soul. And there are what's also called hollows, which are basically demons. There's a whole society of
Reapers.
Of Grim Reapers, Shinigamis,
Yeah, Shinigamis, that's there.
who hunt these hollows to keep the spirit world safe. Ichigo's family gets attacked by a hollow. This Shinigami named Rukia is... What's her last name? Kuchiki. She is hunting it. She ends up getting injured. In order to save her own life and Ichigo's family, she gives Ichigo her powers temporarily. Supposed to be temporarily.
Supposed to be temporary. He kind of like stole.
He accidentally took too much.
He accidentally takes too much, doesn't he? Because he's so in tune
with the spirit world. Yeah, he accidentally takes too much, which leaves her drained, and why she can't just up and leave. It's a big no-no to give a human your powers. So
But she had a mission to do, and she wasn't gonna thwart the mission.
It was life or death.
Yeah.
So the Soul Society, the Society of Shinigamis, they come to take Rukia back and execute her. And there's a whole arc of Ichigo and his friends traveling to the Soul Society to save her. And it is damn good shonen anime. It is really good shonen anime content.
And I can't remember.
And it should have fucking ended, because then it gets weird, because they introduce like these soul vampire things called Bounce, and it's like really odd, and that's when I stopped watching.
Yeah. I can't remember the last anime that I guess I can remember the last one I watched to completion. I guess Agretzko would be one.
Bleach is also a harder anime to watch than Naruto, especially if you're, starting out with anime, just because they do not hold back on using Japanese terminology.
Oh, I guess so. Yeah, if it's like your very first anime, you're like, what the hell is a Shinigami?
It's very Japanese sounding, and that can be difficult.
Is it? But it's not. I'd rather have that than have Brock call rice balls jelly donuts.
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's so stupid. I get wanting to like relate to the audience that you're addressing. In Inside Out, the scene where we see baby Riley being fed broccoli and she like doesn't like it, it's actually a different vegetable in other countries because kids around the world dislike different vegetables.
Well, yeah, imagine in fucking Korea trying to be like, this kid hates broccoli.
Yeah, exactly.
A Korean kid's gonna be like, do you hate breathing?
Yeah.
You hate a vegetable? What's wrong with you?
I think in Japan it's green peppers, like green bell peppers that kids dislike the most.
Guys, it's arguably the best fight in the anime. In the original series, at least. Arguably the best fight.
And it was also the, God, did it have more animated music videos than Naruto vs. Sasuke? Because it might have.
It might have. It's really good.
I want to see it reanimated, because that would be fun.
That would be fun. Arguably one of the best anime fights of all time.
Oh yeah, one of the most appreciated.
It was fucking hyped.
Look at it go! It was pretty good.
Very, very good. Fuck 4Kids. I honestly think 4Kids is the reason why I did not get into One Piece.
It might have been, yeah. Because they got rid of a lot of shit. I think I'll try Naruto again. Good luck. One thing good about Naruto is that if you understand the gist of the episode, you can go and do something else if you really want to, and keep it on in the background.
Also,
Because, like,
with Naruto,
not all of it's very necessary.
watch up until Sasuke leaves.
Yeah.
Watch until up to the Sasuke retrieval arc is over,
And then skip
and then
to Shippuden.
and then go to Shippuden. You do. There's like an extra 100 and some episodes after that. All fucking filler. You do not need to watch a minute of it.
That is, all of that filler, I definitely would recommend, like, if you're doing homework or shit, or something that you don't need to, you know, pull your attention too far back and forth, you could just leave that on in the background while you're getting ready to fall asleep.
There's like 200 episodes, 220 episodes in the original series. You need to watch about maybe 80 of those
Yeah.
to get the full story.
Shippuden suffers from that too, though, early on.
Shippuden does get really good at certain points.
It's like, it's a big roller coaster ride of like, wow, this arc is really good. Oh, it's like the manga arc. And then it's like, oh, this arc is kind of meh. Oh, it's an anime-only arc.
There's some very, very hyped fights in Shippuden.
There's quite a few of them.
There's some really good arcs.
I think one of my favorite fights in the original, though, is during the retrieval arc when they fight Kimimaru.
Kimimaru is a very good fight.
Because, like, that's just so cool. I don't... If Bird's gonna watch it again, I don't know if I want to spoil everything that happens in it, but, like...
Honestly, too, Ninja Storm 1's not a good example. Ninja Storm 2 very much is a good example of streamlining the story for yourself.
Yeah, if you like get tired of the anime and you just want to like play the game.
So I never
Totally
watched Shippuden when it was airing on TV. So the only way I consumed the actual story was through Ninja Storm 2, and it does a really good job at telling you the condensed version.
So like I remember Shippuden came to TV, right? And I was all like, oh, sweet, Shippuden's on TV. I had already seen some of it. In
Right.
dub.
Right, because fucking... Who... It,
So they gave it to Disney XD.
right! That's why I didn't watch it.
I think so. It came back to Cartoon Network for a little while, and then it switched hands to Disney XD, and Disney XD butchered it. Like what 4Kids did to One Piece. because they were afraid of showing blood in any capacity. So like scenes were like cut really weird or were extended in a really weird way to avoid showing any violence. And I'm just like, in this show about ninjas going to war,
Right,
you're going to cut out the violence.
Literally, the main plot of Shippuden is a terrorist group
Is active in gathering nuclear weapons.
Is active in gathering weapons of mass destruction in order to cause a new world order. And eventually this leads to a world war.
You're an idiot.
That's literally the plot of Shippuden.
And they were like, Disney XD got it.
And it's like, Disney can do this. It's fine.
I was surprised by an anime that I expected to be crap isekai, but actually was fairly good, called Reincarnated as a Sword. That sounds cool. Is that like reincarnated as a slime?
I understand why you think that would be bad, because that sounds stupid.
It sounds stupid. It's funny, I've had a lot of weird dreams in my life. In one of my dreams, I found a talking sword in like a crypt or something. And I was like an anime character for a little while.
Excalibur.
No, it was called...
I never finished Soul Eater. I watched up until Medusa attacked the school, and that was it.
Kind of like slime, but not quite as cool.
Soul Eater's one that I need to finish.
Soul Eater was a product of its time a little bit. There are some jokes and references where it's like, oh yeah, this came out in 2000s, didn't it?
What? I'm playing fucking...
I'm watching Oron was like that.
Playing Grand Theft Auto 4. A game that was produced in early 2000s. And you want to talk about a problematic time.
Oh no.
I hear the F slur pretty frequent.
Like, F slur. I'm like, oh, that one.
Yeah, there's a good chunk of homophobia.
Yeah.
In the game's defense, that was kind of the culture at the time.
I mean, again, don't defend the culture of the time.
Which,
it's shit.
Overall, the story's fantastic. It's like watching old Disney movies that have arguably racist caricatures. It's the same concept. In what game? Grand Theft Auto 4. Which, I say that, and it's probably like, well, that's unsurprising that there's homophobia in Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
I can excuse it a little bit because it was a product of its time.
I only... When you see it happen, it's like, oh, right, it's a product of this time. Not, oh, that's okay. You know what I mean?
Right. It was like, it's shit, we were okay with this at this time.
Yeah, exactly.
Not that, it's not a problem.
It's not a problem. It came out
in
2000.
This is a problem. There's a reason why this is not... Sorry, Chochi, I'm just not good at controlling you.
Chochi's a little rough to control.
This is not a good product to consume nowadays.
Yeah.
Again, fantastic story. Fun story. A surprisingly high amount of homophobia.
Surprisingly.
Let's fight.
Yeah, again, I say surprisingly. Can I not have chakra? Not like have chakra, I just start with
Why
already.
did you start with none?
Shikamaru's sleepy. Also, I'm poisoned, so there's an extra time limit on this battle. I also feel like my movements are slower, but that might just be Shikamaru.
The last anime I recall watching this Assassination.
So good.
Because that's a top tier anime, right?
That
Top three.
That's a really good anime that, understood when to fucking leave.
Do you think it's comparable to the place design? I don't think. That's or Jinx, for that matter.
I forgot that was a problem.
I forget, so I come from a place of privilege where I don't always understand the racist implications of things. Like, sometimes I'll make up words or say words, and Brad will have to stop me and go, don't say that, that's racist. And I'm like, what do you mean it's racist? Because it's the first time I've ever heard of it before.
Yeah, I've had to explain racist things to Yonzer. More than one, not even just racist, but just offensive things to Yonzer.
And it's like, like, God, how could I have... I mean, it's obvious how I could have gone my life not knowing these things. It's not something I live with, you know, like how other people
You're
live
white.
with it. Exactly. There's, like, talking about my cat, calling her a bean, and then, like, one slight syllable adjustment, and it's like, hey, don't say that, it's racist. I'm like, oh, is it?
Yeah. Yeah. Mr. Provo's design is...
A lot of, I mean, One Piece has it too. A lot of black character designs in anime were not kind, or in the early days of anime.
And fucking Disney's guilty of
Oh
it.
yeah, Disney's guilty of it. Disney's guilty of shit ton of stuff.
Yeah, they just had some really good PR and be like, no, we were always pure.
Yeah, exactly. Well, we'll just get rid of all of the other people that say dumb shit. And I'm just like, okay, but like, what about your dumb shit? I watched that video on Kirby Superstar, and there was a warning at the start about racist caricatures, and I didn't get it for a sec. And then I remember that boss.
I don't know which boss you're talking about.
I don't know enough of Kirby, because I've never played Kirby, but I know that feel of being like, wait, what's racist in this? Coming me, a white person, asking what that, you know, what's offensive about this?
Second picture down.
Wham Bam Rock.
What you call me?
Wham Bam Rock. Second picture down? For that guy? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
That's just Mr. Popo.
It's just Mr. Popo. It's James Mr. Popo.
Could be. How would I know the difference?
That's
weird.
Oh, it slams into the grass.
It's alright, don't worry
Naruto,
about
how
it.
do you not have... How is your suit not colored green at this point with all the grass stains on it? I think you have to go higher.
I don't have enough chakra.
Yeah, you need more chakra.
How do I get more chakra?
Can you, up it at, like, a food store or something?
I don't know.
Or get, like, temporary boost?
I don't know.
Yeah, Assassination Classroom might be the last... Not the last anime
The
I
newest
watched
anime.
Animation, but, like, one of the newest animes I watched Animation. I haven't even... Technically speaking, I haven't finished Naruto Shippuden. Because it's just long. It's just long, and they... So when I was re-watching it in the past, when I was re-watching it like 5 or 6 years ago, it was probably like 7 years ago, it wasn't all out and dubbed yet. I think before the war arc, it was in sub, you know, like where it was on Hulu when we were trying to watch it, it was still subbed from that point on 7 years ago. And, you know, like, sometimes you can watch it. Sometimes you don't have the attention span to sit there and read the subtitles. You just want to be able to do something else while you watch the show. And divide up your attention. So I stopped watching it for a really long time.
Can I have to make that again? I cannot.
You can't do that over again.
Algae from lipid stream.
Lipid.
Interesting.
When are we going back to the Fujiya?
Fujiya? One of these days, man.
Yeah, let's... Barb, you want to go to Fujiya? They have sake there.
I never had sake. I should try sake. A little bit of sake, because I hear it's fucking strong.
Yeah, well, ramen. It is. It's rice alcohol.
I hear it is strong.
Rice alcohol.
And I will need to drive.
That's still right. If you try it, I wouldn't be opposed to just sitting in the shop for a little while until it like wears off.
Oh no, yeah, you drink that at the start of your meal.
You're right.
And then you eat a bunch of fucking noodles.
Right.
And then you sober up.
Oh my god. I didn't get ramen when I first went there. I got curry, because I had always wanted to try curry.
I got I had a Naruto ramen.
Yeah, you had an Naruto.
I had spicy miso with pork.
It was so funny. So we're sitting there. My dad brought me there for my birthday like 2 years ago. It was before pandemic. It was like 2019. And no, I think it was the year of the pandemic because the month after everything went to crap.
Yeah, because it was February.
So it was 2020, and I'm sitting there with my dad and my stepmom and Brad. And me and Brad are sitting there listening to the music that's playing overhead and going, which anime is that from? I think that's like Naruto from like the 3rd season.
Right? We're sitting there and it's like, oh, this is fucking Kung Fu Generation.
Right? It's like, oh, this is Kung Fu Generation. And it's like, and they're looking at us like, what are you talking about? Like, they're playing all the weeb shit in here.
Good restaurant. Highly recommend. If you live in, or are able to travel to Shady Side in Pittsburgh. Look up Fujiya Ramen. This is an ad. This is not sponsored. Go fucking eat there. They're phenomenal.
I've also been to, I think it's in Squirrel Hill, but it might also be in Shady Side. Everyday Noodles was another ramen place I ate at in Pittsburgh. It was pretty good. The bowl they had was like, if you cut this in half so that it became a bowl, that's how big that ramen was.
Yeah.
And they have like this huge mural in that shop with like, so in Everyday Noodles they have a huge mural of just Tokyo, Japan on it, and it looks really cool. In Fujiya they have a whole wall of just alcoholic beverages and bottles.
Incredible.
Like it's like as a display. I don't think it's what they get the alcohol from, because like it's behind the seating, but you know.
I want to go to Japan, but I also don't want to be that disrespectful because I go to Japan, you know? Then go to Japan and don't be disrespectful.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like saying I want to go to Africa, but I don't want to be racist.
Then don't be racist.
Just don't be fucking racist.
I don't know, is Japan still being weird about
Tourism.
restrictions? Yeah, tourism restrictions and stuff.
I don't know.
Because I know the people of Japan are really excited to have tourism back, but the government of Japan is like, no, fuck you.
Tourism has to be like 90% of their fucking income.
It kind of is.
It has to.
Fishing, tourism, and rice.
Tourism has to be a huge part of their economy. Yeah, I would love to visit Japan one day.
I saw...
It's not first on the list.
When I was still kind of on Facebook, I saw somebody doing this live stream. It's Pokemon Go in Japan live stream. And for me, it's the middle of the night. And for him, it's noon, and he's getting off the subway train. And there's like underground malls where the subways are. And he was like going through these stores and stuff, and there was greeters there, and it was just really fun to just see a lot of infrastructure that we don't have in the States.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of makes sense infrastructure that doesn't exist in the States.
Because Japan, in most countries...
Japan's pretty intuitive on where to place things and...
Okay, but not being racist is easy. Just treat people like people, but Japan has a bunch of customs that go unspoken, so I have to study to not be an outcast. I mean, that could be said about any country that's not European.
Yeah, true. I would say that if you want to go to Japan and you don't want to like accidentally break a custom, an unspoken custom, there's a dude on YouTube that has lived in Japan for so many years. He does videos on that kind of thing. And also, if it's really a concern too, you can also stay with a family that houses tourists and like that houses people that are staying, and ask them about it. You know, like translators and stuff. You can ask them about certain things and be like, oh, well, what's the proper way to do this? Or, oh, if I do this, will people like be offended? Or if I, you know, I should go find that guy.
I think it's just abroad in Japan, is it not?
I think it is. How did you remember it?
I don't know. Or watch Aki Dearest.
Oh yeah, Aki's pretty good.
But Aki is more, less
Japan.
Less Japan customs, more, hey, this shit's crazy.
Hey, this shit's crazy. It exists over here. I love they have weird hotels in Japan. None of this cookie cutter bullshit. This one hotel, the room is like pool themed, and there's a pool in your hotel room. I'm just like, why?
They also have like those single sleeper like cells.
Those closet sleepers. I hate those things.
Where it's literally like you're sleeping like in a fucking like I want to say vending machine, but that's not right. In like a locker room. Excuse me.
That's very noisy.
What about angry rats?
What angry rats? Across the scene, yeah.
Jan's our least favorite anime. Go.
Least favorite anime? Shit, I don't know, man. I'd have to like really comb through it all.
Fuck, it might be either Sword Art or Promise Neverland. For very different reasons.
Very different reasons. I don't want to hate on everything Promise Neverland because season 1 is really good.
Yeah, but season 2 really fucking undoes it.
It does, yeah, but you can also just not watch season 2.
That's fair. Sword Art was mediocre at the start, and then it just got so bad. It was just so bad.
Least favorite anime?
Nagatoro, verbal abuse presented like a rom-com is gross. That's very gross. So we're watching watch Jordan Fringe on YouTube. Guy who talks about older cartoons. Talking about Kim Possible. And when, for those who don't know Kim Possible, there's
it's a Disney show. An old
character
Disney
named
cartoon.
Kim, character named Ron. Throughout the whole series, it's built up like, are they going to be a couple? Will they, won't they type deal? Eventually, yes, they are a thing. And they sort of kind of do a thing where it was like, oh, he kissed another girl.
Well, no, the other girl kissed him.
It's like they're playing it up like, oh, you're secretly cheating on me, misunderstanding type bullshit that you see a million fucking times in rom-coms. But they decided, no, our character who's supposed to be super smart
And this intelligent, world-saving spy.
is gonna be like, no, that's stupid.
Right.
It's like, what are you talking about? You're the shy, awkward kid that took 12 years to even talk to me.
Right.
The fuck you on about? You didn't just suddenly kiss a cheerleader.
More so, she was mad at the other cheerleader for being a bitch because she is such a bitch.
And it's like, I just had to stop for a second and appreciate that. Because so many fucking times.
Oh yeah, they just force a misunderstanding plot, you know, to hike up stakes. And it's like, that doesn't hike up stakes, it just annoys the shit out of me.
I'm gonna call it Twilight bullshit.
Yeah.
Which you should watch Cinema Therapy fucking.
It's not a love triangle, it's a love corner. And you're forcing the girl in the corner to choose the left or right way out.
You should watch Cinema Therapy, destroy fucking Twilight.
Trope, right?
It's such a shit trope. It's so dumb.
Are there other instances where we've seen it
Done correctly
like that?
I don't know.
Can you still not do it?
Yeah, it just work.
Oh, can you do it from the other way?
Maybe.
Is that building taller?
It might be, because there's a,
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it.
there's a silo thing.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gotta be it.
That's close. Yeah, fuck on the tropes, right?
Oh!
Oh, okay, Naruto. Naruto's just gonna go for it. Man, he don't need no clone to do anything anymore. Can you actually just reach it? Where is it? Oh, it's right there. Can you go there?
I might be able to. Fuck your stupid tropes.
Fuck your stupid tropes.
Y'all need to learn how to write relationships better.
Right. Relationships are always treated as the goal and then the thing's over. And I hate that shit. I want to see what happens after the fact. In Kim Possible it works because these two characters were never in a we hate each other. It was never an enemies to lovers story. It was a friends to lovers story. But they already kind of acted like lovers as friends. So you know that relationship is going to work out.
What do you think this is advertising?
Athlete's foot.
Foot. I hate the Tsundere, you said something slightly wrong, so now you got a broken nose trope too. It's overdone, and if it was reversed, it would be all over the news.
It would be all over the news.
That poster got the grippers. What?
Are you talking about toes?
What does that mean? What? You mean Tootsies?
I'm seeing it as a mass thing, and I don't know what that means. Like, Urban Dictionary has a funny way with describing words.
Jesus Christ. You want Urban Dictionary?
Look, it's the first thing that pops up half the time. I'm worried that Urban Dictionary replaced actual dictionary, and when boomers look shit up, they get the wrong impression as to what these words are actually meaning.
You mean your brother?
Yeah, really.
So.
Who thinks the Mandela effect is a word, is a phrase that conspiracy theorists
Right.
That describes conspiracy theorists. So I'm like, no, it's just an effect that a massive group of people can have, and that people use as a funny thing. Haha, we live in separate universes, kind of a thing.
So yeah, yesterday we got onto the topic of
The Mandela effect.
the Mandela effect, and Yonzer's brothers tried to describe it as, oh, the Mandela effect is
people thinking that we live in parallel universes, that everybody remembers things differently, and I'm like, no, that's not what it is. It's literally just a thing that describes a mass, like a group misremembrance of something. That's all it is.
But Yonzer's brother was like, no, it's about temporal differences, and
it's about conspiracy theories. People are insane. And I'm just like, please.
And it's like, what the literal fuck are you on about? You sound like a crackpot.
You sound like a crackpot.
Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
If it were like just me and him, I would have let it go sooner, but like he's spreading this misinformation to my poor boomer mother, who already thinks the world is terrible enough as it is for, terrible reasons. And I'm just like, do you just not trust people? Do you not like...
Oh, he's Republican.
It's like, where'd you learn that definition? Google? And I'm like, yeah, it's Google's job to tell me the correct information or die trying. Like, do you think if Google started spreading around that misinformation consistently, Google wouldn't be in business anymore? It just...
In other words, he's a big dumb.
It floors me sometimes.
Also, remember how I said streams would be like an hour and a half?
Yeah, how long have we been on?
2 hours.
No, it's okay. Does the Monopoly man have a monocle? He does not have a monocle. I used to think he did, but the Mandela effect.
Hi, Jiraiya.
Bye, Jiraiya. We're dogpiling Dad. Hang on a second. Jiraiya, smash or pass?
I mean, he's probably experienced.
Are you sure?
Look, man.
Are you sure?
He's a Sonic. He's probably got money.
Have you seen how many times women have just smacked him?
He's got money. Not saying all women care about is money. I'm saying prostitutes care about money.
He has been in places where the women were like, quote-unquote, entertainers. Like, in the show.
Entertainers.
Yeah.
They're dancers. They're hostess. From space camp.
It doesn't say, who guy and your father? He says, no, I am your father. I remember that one too. I was telling Brian about it last night. I still misquote it and say, no, you died.
Everybody misquotes it.
Everybody misquotes it.
I don't know if that's necessarily Mandela effect or are boomer parents not remembering shit correctly. Because that's such a boomer thing to do.
I think it's more so, Not that people are... So, I think today it's being misremembered. But I think back then what was happening was they were saying it as like a directional quote, you know? We had to establish that we were talking about Luke being, you know, Vader being Luke's father. Because if you were around when the movie came out, and you just said, no, I am your father, not everybody's going to get it. But if you say, Luke, I am your father, people will be like, oh, you're talking about that movie that came out recently.
Really? There were people who thought Armstrong said one small step for a man?
Oh, really? I never heard that one.
I'd never heard that one either. One with at least 30... Oh, I got a one with...
One small step for a man.
That's just grammatically incorrect. But I mean, the moon landing's fake anyways.
So he said one small step for a man.
No, he said one small step for man.
No, I think that's the Mandela effect. Is that people think that he says...
You're fucking lying.
One small
You're
step
full... You're fucking lying to me.
I can believe it. I mean, it's just a quote. I mean, I'm sure somebody misheard it at some point because he was in fucking space.
Sorry, I had to fucking remember which Armstrong I was referring to. It's like, it's not Lance
Alex
Armstrong.
Louise Armstrong, I think.
It's not Lance Armstrong. It's not Louis Armstrong.
It's Louis Armstrong.
Which fucking Armstrong we talking?
Otherwise, it means one small step for mankind, one giant leap for mankind. Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that makes sense, actually.
Hold on.
Thinking about it that way.
I mean, that makes sense. Sure. This is literally the video. This is literally from NASA. This is the official NASA video. Which, don't tell the Republicans, because they're going to tell you it's edited.
Roger. And we're getting a picture on the TV.
I can't hear him, so.
There's some swanky banjo.
We could see it as it was happening. We could watch on live television.
That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind.
And
one giant leap for man. That's one small step for man.
watch on live television.
That's one small
Sorry,
step
I'm
for
hearing
man.
Watch
Naruto
on
playing over
live
it.
television.
That's one small step for man. One giant leap for mankind. That's one small step for man.
I don't hear A.
I don't hear an A.
I don't hear an A in there.
It does sound like
And
man.
the
I
fact
get you.
that 6
I don't hear an A in there.
One of those two is a Mandela effect over the other.
I don't hear it. But, I mean, you know, NASA edited it out, of course.
Edit it out.
Look, man.
Because you can't trust anybody.
Look, man. When you're working with that significant of a that sophisticated of an editing software, sometimes the audio gets a little bit lost. He just fucking body slammed it with a toad.
You could just be excited about being in a celestial body. I mean, absolutely. I would be.
It'd be pretty chill.
Yep. Unless you were facing the sun, you would be pretty hot.
Fucking Zoomer stepping on the moon, being like, "Yeah, this is lit, fam."
This is
You got this have a quote, and then you got,
This is lit, fam.
"This is lit, no cap."
Yo, Gucci. I'm gonna go dab on the moon. BRB. TYL.
Houston, we are not all Gucci up here.
I need Apollo. What movie was it? Apollo 13? Or is that a different?
I don't know.
I don't remember what number it is. Where they almost didn't make it back.
Probably Apollo 13.
Yeah, I need Apollo 13, but the script rewritten in Zoomer speak.
Neil himself insisted that he said "Amen," so he either made a mistake or the mic didn't pick it up.
The mic might not have picked it up. Again, he was on the fucking moon. Like...
I guess I unlocked Jiraiya.
It also is a situation of, so I have said things and thought I had said something else before. Because my brain misremembers into the thing I wanted to say
Look-
versus the thing I actually said. The brain's just a little weird like that.
Look, man, brains are fucking stupid.
They're so stupid.
Your brain...
The brain is smart. It is the smartest dumb person you've ever met.
The brain is... It wants shortcuts.
It wants shortcuts.
So
Exactly.
desperately that it will autocorrect itself to whatever makes more sense.
That's why we get deja vu. Because for the brain, it is easier to remember an emotion or a nostalgic feeling than it is to tell you why this seems familiar. So it's like, oh, this seems familiar because I've done this before. Not, oh, this seems familiar because it feels familiar, which is why people are like, did I do this in another reality? And it's like, no, you've probably done this exact action with these exact parameters all in place before. It's just that your brain dumped it, but it remembers the feeling of doing it, so it's trying to remember you. It's trying to remind you.
Burp, what it sounds like you're saying is... Hold on.
What do you want?
Hold on.
I love that it was like halfway through it.
This is a game about space. Space. It's so beautiful. The
What it sounds like you're
elegance,
trying to say is...
the story of why I love space. Oh, that's so cool. So cool. My computer can't handle the rendering. Oh, that's so
Oh my god,
cool. So cool. Oh, it's so pretty. So
Burp,
there are billions.
I know you watched In Space with Markiplier. I fucking made you.
There are billions and billions.
you might have been asleep during that time.
His ass was making decisions.
I like more in space. So let's blow something up here.
This is literally the one fucking song in Space with Markiplier.
Volunteers to go into space. Looks like
So yeah, he played
100%
this game
chance
how
of
many
dying
years ago?
from death.
Back when he
by
dyed his
space.
hair.
Right, and then they decided, I'm gonna put that in that space.
This is Universe Sandbox, not In Space with
It's
Markiplier.
not in Space Mark. So it's the originator of the song, though.
But yeah, such a cool idea, by the way. And
I don't remember this song. He does a rendition of it where it was Space was so cool.
I'm not gonna, not to gas up Markiplier
Gas up.
and be like, yes, he's the best YouTuber ever, but he's got
Hey, he's Gamer of the Year, I'll have you know.
he's arguably the best fucking YouTuber.
He's Gamer of the Year.
His shit was nominated for a fucking Emmy.
Right.
Let's put it that way. And, which, Academy Award bullshit is bullshit,
It's
but
bullshit.
whatever.
It may have been nominated for an Emmy, but it won my heart without even trying.
I will argue for a good long while that In Space with Markiplier is going to be the most creative and... That's the right word I'm looking for. I don't want to say significant.
It's definitely the product of an era that's going to teach people in the future of like filmmaking and like what you can do in a medium.
It's a very significant, probably the most significant piece of content that's going to exist on YouTube.
I don't know.
In
I
terms
think in the
of-
future, people are going to surpass it, and that's what it's vote for.
And-
People to surpass it.
I mean, currently,
Yeah.
it's the most significant thing on YouTube in terms of entertainment and creative decisions.
I'm gonna eat all these. Not that I could.
Because again, it's fucking clever as hell, and it's funny that you take this one song
You take the moon and you take the sun.
and you just make multiple renditions of that song to play throughout your series.
I forgot about that. Every song you hear in
It's all just space.
It's a rendition of that song.
It's all just a rendition of Space. Is so cool.
There's a There's a universe where everything's metal and it's like Doom themed. It's a metal version of this song.
Yeah, the universe opens up with you and Mark busting out with guns.
Like, shotguns and shit and machine guns. And it's got Doom all over it.
Look, Burp. If there's small guy syndrome, there's also short cunt syndrome. Fuck, I should be sleeping.
Another instance where you thought you said something, but your mouth had other plans that day.
Look, I got cunts on the mind.
My bad.
Jeez. Hi, Chief Toad.
Dude, what happened to Zabuza? You didn't.
Short king? Nah, I'm a short cunt. Yeah, we did nothing with Zabuza. It's like, go do tree training. All right, come back to the leaf forge. We're doing tuning exams.
Tell him, all right, you little shit.
That's what he wants to say.
That's what he wants to say, but they're a Disney character right now.
Guys, I'm finding a giant toad. I was gonna call him a turtle, and it's like, that's not what you are. That's not very less. Controls are basically the same as they are in free battle. You sure could restrain the giant enemy while you wait for an opening. Thanks, man.
I'm assuming you'll have to do this to the 9 later.
Probably.
Or maybe you'll have to do this to the Shikaku later.
Closing in on a part of a giant character will give you a chance to attack. The target cursor will be displayed in the attackable area. Pound away with ninjutsu and combos when close to an attackable area.
I guess you have to jump it or something?
Trying to.
Like, you can't throw yourself in this situation, so it's like right in.
That was weird.
Ooh, watch out, he's gonna slide it. Wait, is he gonna slide it? I can't remember. Where's it going?
Yeah, there we go. That's not good damage. Where'd you go? It's a big frog.
He's a toad, thanks.
Stop that.
Oh, you actually got hit. Did it hurt when you got your tongue piercings, man?
One would assume.
Uh-oh, bring down the house.
I love that jutsu. Who do you think taught Jiraiya boy?
So this is like after the prelims.
Ow, yeah.
And before the final tournament.
Who did piercings that big? He
know,
did.
right? It's their society. I mean, the toads live in a society. The toads live in their own like world, right? On Mount Miyaboku.
He's angry.
So I imagine that they just everything's toad themed. You know what I mean? And he's the chief toad. And previous chief toads have also been as big as him.
Okay, yeah, I know how QTEs work.
That was close.
I almost died.
I almost died.
I do love that shit.
Not even good. Again, on the whole rant of why did you give this property to Disney XD? Shippuden itself, yeah, terrorists are going around and collecting weapons of mass destruction to begin a world war. The original Naruto was, we're training these
Child soldiers.
12 to 14-year-old soldiers and teaching them how to kill people and teaching them how to become spies and warriors and soldiers.
Okay, it's fine.
Like, let's do that to Disney. Disney can handle it.
I wish you were. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
Did you do it?
I could do it. I'm gonna get you. I'm gonna get you.
Oh, he blocked. A common move in a shonen anime. I'm glad these things translated over well into the later games too. Because like the fighting in this is good.
It is good.
The direction on what you're supposed to do and where and when you're supposed to do it is a little confusing.
I'm getting a little more into it now that it kind of picked up some momentum.
Yeah. Just like the show.
How was that?
No, it's kind of always into the show.
I did it.
I think his whole thing was, in the show, his whole thing was that he was supposed to hang on to his head.
No, yeah.
It was bull riding Chief Toad, basically.
Yeah.
You were too bad.
Yeah, the game picked up a little bit of momentum. I'm kind of enjoying it a lot better.
Yeah.
I guess I'm just more in the mind frame of
Needs to tell a story.
here's random mission bullshit. Go do that.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay.
It feels like an open world game in that sense.
Yeah, it's doing the good juice to the monkey brain.
Good juice to monkey brain.
But I'm gonna end the stream now.
Aw, but the good juice to the monkey brain.
I need sleep.
I need good juice to monkey brain.
And we finished the tuning arc.
Oh, cool.
So now we gotta move.
But we still have to do the. We still have to do the final tournament. By
Oh yeah,
grab.
that's the leaf destruction arc. Barb, you always say bye so quickly. You're always so ready to fucking leave me. See, Sarah's is at least being like a doting mother, and like, boy, you need your sleep.
You need your sleep.
Right? It is like it's like 2 a.m. for you. Yeah, Burb, go to fucking bed.
I'm asleep too. Yeah, go ahead.
Burb, what's wrong with you? Go to bed.
Go bed, Barb.
Is there anybody worth raiding? Probably not.
I don't know. It's I haven't seen anybody.
I'll take a peek-a-leakin'.
A peek-a-leakin'. You gotta take a Pekingese.
No.
Is like
Nobody is worth raiding.
worth rating. No, nobody's rating. No, we're not rating anybody right now.
Well, let me put it this way. The smallest viewer that I follow, or the smallest channel that I follow, is fucking Channel Awesome.
It's kind of funny, though.
And they don't need my support.
Well, I mean, granted, all of us are probably going to be going to bed anyways.
I'm going to bed.
Saying.
Y'all should come sleep with me. We'll have a big cuddle.
What?
I'll be Big Spoon. I'll be the biggest fucking spoon you ever seen. Burb, you can be the smallest spoon. I'm following a channel called Gozen _ that has 2 fills. I know IDKY I follow though. Is that a gumball machine? That is a gumball machine.
That's my gumball machine. It was my sister's, but she never claimed it when she moved out. So
And
it's
then
mine
we
now.
took it. And I've been wanting to fill it with fucking gumballs.
Ever since we
Ever
cleaned
since
it.
I fucking cleaned the thing.
You know what?
But I
though?
have not bought gumballs.
What's funny is that we cleaned like the inside of it. We took it apart and cleaned it all out and stuff. It hasn't needed cleaned from the inside since we've done that. It's needed like dusted off from like the top, which I do every once in a while, but it's still good in there.
So yeah, one day I'll put gumballs in there.
And remember when we dumped all the quarters out of it? There were so many quarters in there.
This bad boy can hold so many quarters.
So many, we'd like shake it.
Alright, go to bed, kids.
Sleep
I love you
well.
all. I'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow. Tomorrow's Tuesday. We'll do more of this shit.
Okay.
Bye! Bye! I love you! I love you so much. Y'all.
Don't forget to stretch and do your...
You're all in here.
Don't forget to stand up and like stretch your legs and shit.
And that's the big truth. Y'all want to know some big truths? Y'all are in here.
Brad, it's bedtime. Bedtime now.
Whoa!